Hello everyone. Do apologize about the late start. Uh, Dinner ran late, so had to push the stream just a little bit. But do not worry, as normal, we will not be missing out on time. We are only waiting for the game to load. Today we will be doing more of our EE colonies. And we'll see if we can make any advancements. I know I am limiting myself by trying to keep the colony going more than advancing myself, but it is fun, and it is kind of what the a bit of the soul of the mod pack is taking care of this colony. So I am going to make everyone a little upset by sleeping before them. Let's see what our builders are missing. I know a few of them. Yeah, it hasn't updated.
I'll take care of it.
Base inventory, yeah. One of the solutions that I will be working on is maybe getting the builders to level 2. That should give them a little bit more space to work with on their inventory. Does irk me a bit, they have a chest, but it doesn't technically count for them. You don't need that, you don't need that, that, or that. I don't think you need sticks. There we go. Over here. Try to drop off some of the stuff we've been gathering. Now, I do have the warehouse, and I do intend to start putting stuff in it. However, in order to do that,
fine morning.
I'm aware. Yes. I'm aware you want a mine. In the mine craft. No. We want mine colonies. And then we need the smelter. Bakery is nice, because we can get wheat out of that, but... There we go. I have the pickaxe, so if I do this, swap it for the damaged one, and now I've got the extra mines. Well, since we already have the mine, let's take a look. See, and I do understand a lot of this is kind of hodgepodge and not properly laid out. But the point of it is so that we can add roads and things like that ourselves. Alt mine. That's kind of cool. We do need to move it over because it is too close. We also want to do max level, take a peek, see what it looks like. Looks like they use stairs to get down, which is kind of nice. Standard miner at level 5 is a giant fortress. A minecart seems to go to nowhere. I have to assume this is the way down. I gotta admit, the fortress looks amazing. But, not only does it look expensive, doesn't quite fit the build. See, the problem with that is you need a silk touch. I do like the setup, but it looks like it would be very expensive to get to tier 5 with that pack. Medieval birch. Okay, the same pack, just using birch.
This housing, not what was promised to me.
Okay, why are you upset?
'Tis a fine day.
Okay.
Well, now, how did I get here again?
Well, I think someone died and then you took their spot, but hey. It's fine. You can grieve the death of a stranger that you do not know. Sorry about that. I had to mute myself for a sneeze. Almost ruined my own farm.
Oh,
Buddy.
right away.
Okay.
I'll try the other sight. The inventory. A little bit of cobble, but don't have a lot right now. Nope. There we go. Oh, that's very simple. Oh, because we went over to medieval oak again. You know what? We'll stick with the medieval oak. And we will stick with that. It's not perfect, but it's there. Let us really quick try them out of cobble, seeing as it's normally thing that you have, you know, a zillion of. Come on, everyone. Time for bed. Sorry, everybody. You gotta skip the night because you guys were waiting just a wee bit too long. Didn't want anyone to get murdered in the night. We will teleport over to our private mine. I know, everyone. Mining. The most exciting part of the Minecraft experience. Let me check my build recipes. 76 cobble, okay. Over a stack. Well, we will get there eventually. It's just gonna take a little while. Once we have the mine set up, cobblestone will not be quite the issue. The only problem we would have would be when they need tools, because I don't know if I have a craftsman unlocked yet. I know they can craft like 2x2 recipes, but I don't believe they can craft their own tools with that 2x2. Okay. Go drop some cobble off. I think 13. Okay. That's easy enough. Let's go into the basement over here by the farm. Seeing as our farmer seems to be having a grand old time with it. Excuse me? You see that, right? Are they undead, or are they just named undead? Hi. Okay, interesting layout. You seem like a very specific character. Fortunately, we do not have space in the colony right now. And of course, I managed to pick up all but one of the needed cobble. Let me guess.
Okay.
Working on it. How much cobble do you need? Quite a bit more. Okay, so we need to go out, get about a stack and some of cobble. And yes, I am aware there is a ship out there. As much as I do want to explore it, I also know that exploring it could be a fatal decision on my part, so... There it is. I knew the cave entrance was down here somewhere. I'm gonna go mine a little bit more while I'm down here. It does actually help quite a bit having a underground cave system. Okay, let's wait in the light. Got our stack and some quota. theory, this should be enough to get both of the builders a mild way into their builds. Yes, I know. There's that. Horse, dirt. Torches, oak, and cobble stairs. Cobble stairs kind of have to wait. Let me guess, you ran out of axes?
Hi. Great to see you.
Well, torches are kind of an easy thing. 8 times 4. Right here. And doors. Thing. Hole. This campfire. Off. Gravel and ladders. Here, gravel would be easy if I have any. Yeah, I've got a little bit. Of course, I'm missing exactly 1 gravel. That's how that would always work. Yeah, no idea who just spawned, but we aren't playing that game. Spider boss. Nope. Rather you all cook. Yep.
I need help.
Oof. I think the barracks will be as soon as I can get a little bit more stable with everything. They need the frame blocks. turn the ladder in. Torches, planks, and then we need logs and signs. I really do need to get the courier shack up, because then I can just toss stuff into the warehouse and they can kind of figure it out for themselves.
Oh, right away.
Hey, buddy.
Oh, right away.
Okay. First and foremost, carrots. Plant a couple. Make sure that we have them going forward. Buddy, I wonder if I give you...
Wow, you are so wise.
carrots. There you go. So we do need the restaurant in order for people to be able to eat. Bottom. Are any of you courser? Yes, you are. Slab, stairs, gravel, and a furnace. There we go. And let's go get the gravel. The ocean has quite an extensive collection of them. And done. Yeah. There's the gravel. We do need to make the stairs, the furnace, and a bunch of stairs and slabs. But let's go drop the signs off. Okay. Relatively easy mixture, just painful to acquire. Doo-doo-doo. I am gonna have to come back here and clear that out, but for now, I'm just gonna widen part of the path. A little bit more. So let's see, how many torches got washed away? A whole bunch. Back. Okay. Got a bit of cobble. Let's head back. Yep, gonna sleep through the night, which should clear up the rain and deal with a bunch of other things all at once. First, now, stairs are what they're looking for. Let's see what we can do with it. Looks like we have a special gamer kitty guest. Now, if I'm not mistaken, there should be a stonecutter's table. Okay. Do I have the iron? That's going to be the... Hold up. We do have it. Toss those three there. And it should be all good. Sorry about the humming, everyone. Got a song stuck in my head. We've all been there where no matter what you do, you can't seem to get it out. Do, 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 that. So we need logs, planks. I realize I can't convert that back, and I don't think I have the material. Not turning over a quest reward X just because I feel like it would actually be worse. What? For now, getting the worst of the worst axes.
Huh. 'Tis a fine afternoon.
So you want better food. I have better food, buddy. Like, I can make a couple. Let me see. Is there... I know there is a way to make this kind of last a little longer. Oh. Okay, so... I go through the hassle of making dough. It does increase the yield, but for now...
Wow. What can I do for you?
so
Good day to
wise.
you.
Man, I need to get that song stuck or unstuck from my head. He doesn't seem to be willing to chop down trees. So what I'm gonna do, chop them down myself. You're actually getting to work now? Two, three. Oof. There we go. A bit more wood. What? any extras. Around. We do not.
Right away.
I'm aware you need stairs. I will get you those stairs in a bit. Nine more slabs. Everybody wants stairs, so boom. Only leaves me 8. Wow. Okay, you guys are definitely chewing up the wood products here.
What can I do for you?
Okay. You need 119. Yeah, I find it funny too. It is absurd. Give my tool set go. I left it over there. That's what happened to it. Oh. And of course, sun is going down. Okay, let's see if everyone gets to sleep this time. Come on, everybody. Take the risk. Boom. Ever didn't make it to bed, sorry, but wasn't risking everyone for your comfort. Right now, our main objective is just getting resources needed to get the village semi-self-sufficient. We are nowhere near ready to make it actually self-sufficient. I'd love to dabble into the Project D, get some EMC going, but I believe that is all locked behind a research tab inside the actual university for mine colonies. This isn't a bad thing. I like the idea that you have to actually research magic in order to be able to use it. Hopefully this should be enough for us to finish. Boom. Boom. Now I believe in theory 100% and 100%. And you're both working on the residences, which is actually really nice because that gives us our proper little town setup. It is cute. I like watching them build sometimes. It is very relaxing. That is quite interesting. I do like that you have like an inventory summary. Now we're just waiting on stuff to build. And since we're waiting, take a peek. I think we're gonna take a look at that pirate ship. This is probably a significantly terrible idea, but we will still look for it. I wonder if my boat's still out here. It is. That is amazing. Okay, let's see how bad this pirate ship is going to want to murder us. There's a drowned over there, so that's something to be aware of. There's the spawner right up on the roof. There. Hi. Hi.
I'll be back! I'll be back! I'll be back!
Hey. My question is there a second? I don't think so. Feel like there is. I don't think there's another treasure chest, so you've been cleared out and raided. Goodbye. Horse armor, which is actually kind of good. Move a little ways away. Seems like they may have hit the dolphin, unfortunately. Half cost or user's entire mana bar, whichever is smaller. That is kind of useful for making crazy kind of things. There's a lighter ocean this way? Take a peek. Yep, off we go. Oh, looks like we had some frame drops. Yeah, see coral. So we're in a deep, lukewarm ocean. By crossing over, we go into a warm ocean. A wreck over there we can explore. Eventually I want to go look at that ship. That is massive, and we got slapped around on a baby ship. Okay. Here. We get to the surface. Down. Ooh. Unintended air pocket. I think that is it, though. I'm very used to these wrecks here not having a lot. It for that wreck. So, getting in-game late. Let's head back. As long as we can get to shore, we can finish by warping where we want to go. I don't think I'm gonna beat it back. Never a fun thing. So we are moving relatively quickly, but we're not moving that fast. Now, maybe in the future we can set up something like what Etho from Etho's lab has, where they have a highway in the nether, lets you move really quickly. Almost there. Technically, this would give everyone a chance to try to get in bed, but we'll find out if they do in a moment. Hello, dolphin. Okay, mobs are spawning. Okay. Now, since we do have a lead, Double chest worth. That seems like a very poor choice. Saddle. I have the lead right here. This way, and I believe we at least have one of those. Oh, that. Yeah, we have at least one horse. I have to get on. Come on. Go, buddy. We'll armor you up. Fastest horse, but you're okay. More than enough for me. The other thing is, I can do it like that. Kitchen right there. Ooh. So far, we're just waiting on the builder to build. I think one of the interesting things of so long as I have the build order placed, I can't actually see the ingredients. Let's see. We'll at least start next time.
If you say so.
Get a mine up and running. That's relatively easy.
I'll take care of it.
And then we just gotta wait for the mine to get assembled. I should also look into maybe getting my own house made. I got a builder's wand. Oh, decorative. Noble guard post. I do like this. It looks pretty. But I feel like the castle just it works so much better. The crossroads here are nice, but the problem is there's no other roads. Colonies go to roads. Empty roads. That actually isn't Glowstone. That's weird. How do you make dirt stairs? Like, it's cool that they get, you know, the ability to upgrade them. And I like that, the use of the Architect's Cutter. But for now, I'm just holding off. Yeah, I do need the mine colony. What is it? Not the bakery. Restaurant. Wood and an apple. That's actually relatively easy. Ta-da! Now the important question, where am I putting a restaurant? We do want to go back to our medieval oak. Start with the alternate cooking, which immediately I'm ruling out, just because as pretty as this is, one, it's massive. Like, it does end up looking nice, but the problem is, one, I don't have the space for it, and two, making thatch roofs and things like that. I'd do a normal cookhouse. There we go. And at your level 5, you are just as grand, if not grander. So, yes. Yes, 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 yes. The problem is, you are, like I said, massive. So, take a peek at putting you here. Proper cookhouse. Show me your final level so I can take a peek, figure out just how much of this is going to be crazy. That's fine. before I dig out anything that gets made a mess. The problem is, it is inside the actual house. Here so that everybody can wake up to a nice, safe residence. Hi. Why didn't that break anything? Normal cook. Max your level out. Really does look very nice. Inside the barrier. Still close, but still too close to that. I think we could put it down here. I think one of the other reasons that that might make more sense is I have the beach here. Having a restaurant on / by the beach looks nice. Also means I can put the fishery down here. Up level 5. Okay. The fact that you let me build it means it is perfectly fine. It's also massive. Like, I could have cycled through some of the other options and look for a smaller building for that, but at least when it comes to restaurant, size does help. At least it helps with the appearance. Hey, what are you working on?
Great to see you.
You working on Courier's Hut? Oh, okay. That's a bunch of ingredients that I can easily control, find, and send over. Which again is kind of funny because that's the point of the Courier Hut itself. Sorry about that.
Not good enough for you?
No, not at all.
There is not enough
Step
room
up
for
your
my
game.
family to live here.
cute, but until we get your building here to level 2, you
Hey!
won't be able to make houses at the level needed to house your family. I'm sorry, I did not mean to recall you. Mm. Done. That's nice. Okay, as long as they're starting work, we should be fine. Building. One of the reasons why we have 2 builders. Of course, we used up all the wood.
Wow. You are so wise.
Go. I do like that, at least at this rate, he's chopping trees relatively quickly. Frame, the logs aren't going to be enough. That's the mine. Okay. Look at getting stairs done. Go. And now we are missing exactly 4 stairs. Hmm.
'Tis a fine morning.
Yep. Took the logs right out of your inventory. At least with the logs being the items that are being held up, they're being crafted already. Need a stack of logs. Mm. I think the next thing after we get, I think I'll have to do a barracks simply by virtue of it's the only way to keep everyone alive. So what we're gonna do is look into maybe making a barracks, guard post, or of some description. I also need to look into getting town hall set up. Ooh, new kid. Uh-oh. Well, since everyone's tucked into bed, let's get that sleep going. Okay, one of you wants me to kill zombies, that's easy enough. Great song. Diggy diggy hole.
Hi.
Hmm. Let's come over here. Keep forgetting, it is not a fast horse. Okay. That should be enough. Here. Let's start making. There we go. Helps if I place it down correctly. Didn't feel like 36, but hey. Now that is something I did really like about the vein miner mod, is if you cut down a tree with it, pulled all the pieces to you so that you weren't looking for them all over the place. A whole lot of profit, but win is a win. On silver, away we go. Oof. Well, definitely know that I am starting to actually get a little tired. Look at hitching you up. Come on. Be afraid of me. There we go.
I can't work like that. Without this, I can't work.
Devil person.
I'm waiting for something.
Yep. Already working on it. Minimal shovel. This is a quaint little courier's hut. Now, normally you do, I think, what, 2 courier's hut to every warehouse? Normally the breakdown of it, but for now, we're only going to do the one. Yeah. Got our restaurant. Oh, that's funny. Unbreaking 3. Definitely going to be dropping a lot of this into the warehouse. That way, it can be put towards good use. a bunch of saplings that I'm not doing anything with. Let's take a peek at spellcasting. That's interesting. Okay. So craft a novice spellbook. Alright, that might be something I look into at a later point because it does look quite extensive. Yes, Courier's Hut. Now, at least in theory, we can get the courier set up. They should help work on...
Right away.
Please have Creator build a warehouse for me to work at. Sure.
Oh. The roof is so precarious, it rains on my head.
A clipboard. A relatively easy build. I apologize if you guys hear any odd noises. Gamer Kitty is being very affectionate. What? What? How did they get in there? Okay, I'm just going to... Hello, Mr. Creeper. I see you, Mr. Spider. You are not welcome here. Spider, before they attack. Could be useful later on down the road. Now, let's... Did they just teleport? Yeah, no way into the attic, but they got in there. The hit recall worker.
Is there a problem?
Here you go. Have the clipboard? Did I put it in the inventory? Where did I put it?
Tis a fine day.
Okay. Okay, so they took the clipboard away from me to give it back to me after telling me how to use it, which makes sense, but... Be more careful there, man. Okay, I get it. You can only use one field at a time. And as I upgrade you, you'll be able to use more. That is both understandable and acceptable. Ooh.
'Tis a fine day.
What are you doing and why? Oh. Okay. There we go. It's not a perfect solution because there are ingredients that I will need personally. But it does, for the most part, get most of the building pre-solved. to the carpenter and how bad is it gonna be? So I think the sawmill's kind of what we're looking for. I think the sawmill is going to be this thing we need. Sorry about the spacing up there. Quite a bit tired. But we are doing quite a bit better for ourselves, seeing as homes, we have restaurants being looked at, being put up. We've got mine being looked at. Anything else? Okay. Is there anywhere else we want to explore? The answer is, at least for right this instant, no. So weird feeling like the odd man out sometimes. I know there are quite a few things. We can't afford to pay them.
Dum 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 dum.
Definitely need to look into getting a bit of redstone so we can get the map going. Project Red. All that requires a trip to the Nether, which possible is a bit difficult. I think what we're gonna do, for the safety of the village, is we will make a portal, but we will make it away from the village. I think I brought my buckets over to the warehouse. Reason for that is we are going to use the lava here to make it. back. Get the also drop our crank. I think we just lost a bucket. Ah. There we go. Don't add a waypoint. We want to teleport to a known waypoint. Oops, if I actually have the building material I need. In theory, this should be enough. Okay. Easier to do things with it. Of course, they're out of a zone. Let's grab a piece of the stone. Faster to teleport to the top of the stairs. Okay, now we back. Theory. Theory, that's done. Ooh. Yep, very tired. believe I should have. Sniffing. An odd thing to do. It's weird because it's also technically a human odd thing to do, but it is. I feel like I'm missing my iron. There it is. Flint. There it is. Light the popsicle stand. Good night. Boom. Let's see how rough the nether is. The worst. However, we are in an area that we will be getting attacked a lot, so we will head back. We will be saying good night, everyone. That is all I wrote. Hope y'all have a good one, and take it easy.